Hey everybody! I know I haven't made a video in ages and I'm sorry, but this is the first time I've had the room kind of to myself, so I have some time. I got a request a while ago from I Am Hypnotic asking me a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to talk about that first. So he asked me, which I think is a funny one, like to talk about my worst first date, so I'm going to do that. So here goes. Okay, so over winter break, I met this guy. We were working together, and his name is Nick, and he's very nice, very sweet. Um, but I don't know. There was just something about him, and I couldn't really put my finger on it, like what it was that I just didn't like. It just wasn't like clicking for whatever reason, and I couldn't figure out what it was. But he was like really adamant about, he really wanted to take me out, like he really wanted like to make this happen or whatever. So I was like, okay. I mean, we were hanging out, doing whatever, and he was like, oh, like let me take you out to dinner, and I was like, okay, where? And he's like, I don't know, you pick the place. I was like, Olive Garden. I motherfucking love the Olive Garden. So partially, so like the more we made this date like a week, maybe a week in advance, and so obviously like we had a lot of time like to talk like beforehand, and oh my god, I realized what it was I didn't like about him. Kid is a dumber than a fucking sack of potatoes. Like I think it's just wind that goes like in one ear and out the other. Just it's like whistling in there. There is nothing going on up here, and I can't. I just can't deal with that. Like if you can't hold an intelligent conversation, I want nothing to do with you. Nothing. And so of course I'm like, all right, do I call it off? Like, do I make some excuse like why I can't go? Da da da. And then I'm like, free meal at the Olive Garden. I'm going. So yeah, I'll admit, pretty much the only reason I went was so I could get free tortellini Alfredo at the Olive Garden. No shame. No shame. So I put up with his, I don't even know what the word is, his ridiculousness as fast as possible. I met him there. He didn't pick me up or anything. I met him there, so I had my own car. And I ate, and I think we maybe talked about like one thing. All he could talk about was work, and like, cause he lives at home with his grandma. Yeah, and he's 20. He's 20. He's older than me. He's 21. I'm 20, and he's working at Hannaford. For those of you in the non-New England area, it's a supermarket. Um. Oh yeah, it was bad. I was pretty much just shoveling food in my mouth, and like, I could have had a better conversation with my fucking tortellini. Okay, I could have had a more intelligent conversation with my plate of food than this kid. And the funniest part, he made a comment. He was like, oh, if this was the first time we had hung out, this would be really awkward, huh? And I'm like, way to just make it 800 times more awkward. Because, yeah, actually, it is awkward. Because you're retarded. So, that was definitely, like, worst first date. It was awful. I literally, like, ate, and I was like, thank you. I'll see you at work. And went home. No, 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 no. It was bad. So, that's that. I also just got a bunch of new followers, so hello to my new followers. Thanks for following. Feel free to ask me anything you'd like, and if you have ideas for video requests that you would like to see, let me know. Drop me something in my inbox, and I will definitely try to do these more often. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.